More Kingdom Come Deliverance, baby. I already cracked my knuckles. Son of a bitch. Hey guys, Gaming with Matt and Aaron here. Matt here. That title actually might change soon. Oh god, here we go again with me slurring my damn words like I'm drunk. In an update video, I'll explain later about why the title might change of the channel and whatnot, but that's for a different time. This is Kingdom Come Deliverance, baby. Ooh. 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 If my camera settings are off or anything, apologies for that. I've been messing around with them, trying to see if I can get them better. On top of it, sorry also about the late uploads. Kinda wanted to get my internet upgraded a bit, and it's upgraded alright. So I just wanted to make sure it was upgraded before I, started to make a video or whatnot, because there was a lot of problems with it and whatnot, and I can't figure out why, but that's besides the point. We're here for Kingdom Come, baby. Thy kingdom come, Deliverance. But if I look that up in the Bible right now, it won't be a thing. But well, thy kingdom part. But I always do this. I always fucking ramble, man. I just wanted to thank everybody so far for the support. All the subscribers, all the subscriptions, I should say. Well, subscribers and subscriptions. But I wanted to thank everybody for that. I wanted to thank Warhorse for personally supporting the channel, but just commenting, that's supporting. Yeah, that's insane, and I can't express how happy I am about that. And like I said before, and I think another video, it may not look like I'm happy, but trust me, I am. I just don't show it as much. Today's video is of blades, mines, and schnapps. I don't like schnapps, believe it or not. Well, actually, I don't think a lot of people do. But that's Jesus. The point being is that it's not about the alcohol part of this. It's about the damn video. Before I ramble on for too long, like I said before, I just wanted to thank everybody, including Warhorse, for the support, and sorry about uploading this kind of late, so to speak. So without all that getting in the way, let's just watch the damn video, yeah?
Peggy 18.
Peggy 18. That's loud for me. Warhorse. Warhorse. Sorry, I like to do that. What we got?
We're in Bohemia.
Oh, a new commentator. 1403, yep.
Find yourself in the role of Henry, the son of a village blacksmith, who is in the service of a local lord, Sir Radzig Kobila. And is starting a new life. A life that will be shaped by your choices. Right now, Henry is trying to deal with a gang of bandits that has set up camp near Ratai.
Excuse me, sir, hold on. Okay, sorry about that. I was fixing my monitor, it was a little crooked. I couldn't, sir, I don't know how to pronounce that name, sir.
Rushing into a skirmish against overwhelming odds rarely ends well.
Unless you're playing Skyrim.
Approach is called for.
Shots fired.
There are no sights in archery. Your accuracy is determined only by careful aim.
I was wondering about that. He's dead as shit. Damn. Dink. Oh shit. Oh shit, okay.
There are 6 strike zones in combat.
Yep.
5 around the sides and 1 in the middle.
Right, middle's for
you can slash
blocking
or stab.
Slash or stab, okay.
And at a higher level, you can also chain attacks into combinations based on
authentic
15th century sword fighting techniques.
Mm.
Sometimes defense is the best form of attack.
This is true.
Strikes and blocks drain stamina, so it's wise to dodge blows.
Okay.
Or, better again, perform perfect blocks. Blocking right at the moment your opponent starts to strike.
Okay.
This saves stamina and allows you to riposte immediately.
Yep. Just like Lawbringer.
Sometimes an opponent who's losing the fight will yield.
Sorry. Really?
But it's up to you whether you let him live or not. Treating
interesting.
Isn't easy unless you're well prepared.
An inventory.
Bleeding won't stop by itself, and if you don't bandage a bleeding wound, you may bleed out and die. A bandage will staunch the bleeding, but won't heal the wound.
Oh shit!
You can only heal yourself by sleeping, visiting a healer, or to some extent by means of food or alcohol. But if you've acquired good alchemy skill and you've collected the right herbs, you can brew remedies to heal yourself,
Schnapps,
as well as other useful potions.
Holy shit. So you have like full body, you have to take it, it's like Stalker in a way.
Varied stats in the game.
Oh,
some are faster,
God.
some can carry more weight, while others
I'm having a
are
heart
less
attack.
skittish in combat.
Okay, oh, so your horse is even...
All horses can be additionally modified with harnesses, armor, caparisons, or various types of horseshoes.
Even horseshoes? The amount of detail
When
is...
riding, you can give your horse its head, and it will stick to the path you're on, leaving you to enjoy the surrounding countryside.
So like, it's, okay, so it's like a fast travel thing where you
can
don't
also
have
take
to...
the reins and spur your mount on, whichever way you want to go.
Fast traveling without actually like teleporting. Nice.
The open world of Kingdom Come Deliverance spans 16 square kilometers.
Jesus.
All the locations are modeled exactly according to historical plans
Holy
and the
shit.
preserved remnants of medieval settlements. Whether townhouses,
Amount of work.
inns, farm buildings, or castles.
Fuck. This is... And it looks good too. Like it... There's so much detail in this.
Citizens of these locations live their own lives, regardless of the player, although they may ask for your help.
Water! Good Christians, don't leave me to die. Thank you. Thank you 100-fold.
Everyone works, whether laborer, cook, peasant, monk, scribe.
I was drawing that old guy earlier. Scribe even? Okay.
Or executioner.
Oh.
When evening comes, it's time for rest, and people of all walks of life go to the tavern. But the evening is also the time when thieves and other unsavory characters come crawling out of the woodwork.
Really?
If that's the kind of company you enjoy, you can join them too.
Nope. Good there.
Drunks are easy prey for pickpocketing.
Jesus.
Like this merchant. Naturally, merchants don't carry their goods around with them all the time. At night, they lock them away safely in a trunk at home.
He knows a little too much about that.
Now you have the merchant's key. It will be easier to burgle his house under cover of darkness.
Yeah, it's definitely not my playstyle, but it's still fucking awesome.
Though
Holy
you
shit.
have to watch out for guard dogs. The medieval security system.
Right.
They wake up the household and alert people to the presence of an intruder. Fortunately for the thief, it's not too hard to silence them.
Oh. Yeah, you just give him some meat and he's like, okay, I'm all good. I'm fine. For my damn cats.
Once inside, you still have to move cautiously.
God, it's so... It just... Oh. The feeling... Look, it looks... Oh, never mind. Hold on. I'll wait till after.
To protect their wares. Like this one, who fortunately has fallen asleep on the job. When
Just suffocate the shit out of him.
You need to find the precise position for the lockpick and then turn the lock mechanism without letting it go. The better the lock, the more resistance it puts up when turning it, making it harder to hold the lockpick steady. The loud sound of a snapping lockpick is even worse than the barking of a dog.
Really? Oh, wow. Okay. That looks confusing to me, but it probably is.
As soon as someone catches you in the act, they'll alert the guards. But if you're lucky enough and skillful enough, you may be able to avoid them by stealth before they catch you.
So it's yeah, the guards literally won't just pop up. Okay.
Not this time, though.
Nope.
You're surrounded.
You ran right
Escape
into his
is
ass.
unlikely to succeed. Fighting with the long arm of the law isn't worth it if you ever want to return to the same town. Better to surrender and save the last remnants of your reputation.
Makes sense.
With high speech skill, it's possible to talk your way out of such difficult situations. It's important to choose the right approach. Some people will give in to intimidation, others to honeyed words. The likelihood of success is determined both by your level of speech skill, your appearance, and your reputation. But since
that makes
Henry's
sense.
name is Mud at the moment, he'll either get to see the inside of a jail cell or pay a fat fine. Of course, if you choose to be an upstanding citizen,
I will.
there are honest ways to get better equipment. All
Right.
the clothing, armor, and weaponry in the game is modeled on authentic artifacts dating from the 15th century. And since real
Warhorse,
armor
man.
is worn in layers, the Kingdom Come clothing system also works in layers.
Right.
Henry has a total of 14 slots for armor and clothing.
Okay.
6 for the body, 4 for the head, and 4 for the legs. Weapons, rings, and spurs
shit.
also have their own slots. The damage you suffer in combat is affected by the degree of protection of each and every layer of armor.
Okay.
But the form and function of the armor components are also important. Pauldrons covering the elbows won't
Right.
save you from a strike to the shoulder. Even low-quality armor can protect against an otherwise fatal blow, but it's much heavier than good-quality armor. Clothing and armor don't serve only a defensive purpose, though. Their quality, color, ornament, and momentary cleanliness directly affect how people react to you, and also
That's
how
awesome.
visible or conspicuous you are.
Right.
When you've chosen what you need from the trader, it's time to agree on the price. You don't have to haggle if you don't want to, but a groschen saved is a groschen earned.
Groschen.
The success or failure of your haggling is affected by your speech and charisma.
You're a right pinch pass.
You can really try and push your luck, but the more extreme the offer, the faster the trader will lose patience with you. So, unless you have a golden tongue, it's better to meet him or her halfway.
Aye, that would do it.
Okay. Ah, God. There's a lot of stuff to absorb in this, but
you can now equip the purchased items. But you don't develop your character just by acquiring better equipment. You have 4 main stats: strength, agility, vitality, and speech, which underpin all your other abilities. All the stats and skills in the game are improved by practice. Haggling trains your speech skill, and combat your strength and agility.
Right.
In addition to the basic stats, you have separate combat skills for fighting with all types of weapons. Or
really do have to focus then. Oh,
there are also
fucking deck that guy.
Combat skills in the game. You gradually get better at everything you do, whether drinking, hunting.
Oh, I want to go back. So you have alchemy, obviously making like potions and stuff. Drinking. That's a weird skill to have, but I mean, obviously it serves the purpose of healing up. You also have herbalism. I could assume that's some type of like, you know, get some type of like salve or something, you know. Horsemanship. Kinda, not sure. Obviously it has to do with horses, I'll find out. Hunting. Okay, that's lockpicking, maintenance. Some of these are just like maintenance. It's reading. Obviously, a lot of this is gonna have to do with also interaction with NPC and stuff. I'll get to that
in the game.
Sorry.
You gradually get better at everything you do, whether drinking,
yeah,
hunting,
think,
or alchemy. Most of the stats and skills also have unlockable perks that offer you new gameplay options.
What? A good old stab in the chest, yeah.
The best way to improve all skills is through the quests. In addition to the main story-driven line, which plays out against a background of actual historical events, the game also offers dozens of side quests and activities. Finally, we'll show you part of one of the main quests.
Okay.
But first, we have to move to Sasau.
Sasau, okay.
You can use fast travel. That is, if you've already been there before.
Okay. Oh, okay, so there is also a fast travel system.
Isn't teleportation. Time flows, your character gets hungry and tired while physically moving through the game world.
Oh, that's fucking
You
awesome.
can encounter both pleasant and unpleasant surprises along the way, like ambushes, just as when you're traveling normally.
I would be saying more, but I
Although
don't know
the
what to say.
monastery is the dominant feature in Sasau, we're going to another sanctuary this time, the Ale House. We're trying to track down a mysterious German knight who's somehow involved in an affair with counterfeit royal currency.
I'm trying to find out about that German knight.
Of course. Ask away.
And do you know where he went?
Oh, he asked me about a crossroads in the woods north of Rovna. I got the impression he was looking for someone.
Let's move forward to the junction the innkeeper talked about. We can see from a distance that something isn't right here, so it might not be a bad idea to save the game. The game saves automatically at important moments, but there are also two ways to save it manually.
Okay.
The first is to sleep in your own bed, and the second, to drink Savior Schnapps. Savior Schnapps not only saves the game, it's also an alcoholic drink that bolsters Henry's courage for what's yet to come. Like in real life, drunkenness creeps up on you slowly.
It's true.
What a bloody mess.
Oh, he's dead. They're all dead.
Now you have another chance to test your lock-picking skill.
Without
this time
breaking the law.
With no witnesses.
Oh, well, okay.
Success.
That works
and
too.
Valuable loot.
Holy shit. Oh god, this is gonna be terrible for me because I just love taking
This
everything.
is valuable. They must have been in a hurry or they'd never have left it behind.
Under the influence of alcohol, you have a number of advantages. Greater strength and endurance, and if you don't overdo it, you can even make a better impression on people. That is, until the hangover kicks in. Just like in real life.
Exactly.
Charcoal burners. Someone must have seen or heard something.
Yeah.
First impressions make a difference. If you turn up in fine, shining armor, folk will take you for a knight.
I am at your service, Sir Knight.
If,
Oh,
on
wow.
the contrary, your armor is dirty or bloody, you won't get such a warm welcome. Persuasion can be skipped if you base your claims on known facts.
Really?
Just the sacks? What about the trail of bloodstains leading to the camp?
I was just getting to that. We also found one wounded man.
Where's the coin?
What? What coin?
I will not repeat the question.
I don't know about any coin. I swear.
Oh, damn.
Where are those sacks you took from the wagon?
Fuck! Stop! Stop right there!
Fuck, stop.
Now you'll have to chase down the German knight and confront him.
Go get him. It'd be a long ass chase. Oh.
A duel with an opponent in plate armor requires different tactics than hacking at a lightly armored bandit.
Really? Okay.
An opponent in plate armor has to be worn down or outwitted. As you can
Holy
see,
shit, this is gonna be hard
wearing
then.
a helmet with a visor limits your vision,
Yeah.
but provides protection of the whole face. This is a substantial advantage that your adversary doesn't have. Not all duels have to end in bloodshed. You can take mercy on a defeated opponent, disarm, or even rob him. Like with everything else in Kingdom Come Deliverance, the choice is all yours.
I'm just gonna leave that on the screen. Is there anything else? Just goes to the, okay. I don't know what time to see this video, but pre-order it now. Pre-order it. See, it's right there on the screen. It's like okay. So well, no, you can't see it on. Just buy the damn game, because the amount of detail that I've seen that's been put into this specifically, this game, is so crazy. And the more videos I watch, the more I realize how harder it's going to be for me to play. You know how I usually play, because you play. Example again, Skyrim. Let's put that out there again, because it's the shining example of you being able to become a sponge, and tank every single thing. Tank a fucking a fire blast to the chest, and you're like, oh, whatever, and you just slash the guy once and he's dead. This is something completely different. This you get hit once, you're basically almost fucked. You gotta be really careful. You gotta like I said, outsmart your opponent. There's so much in this one that I don't know what to really base my review on. I'm really trying to think here too, because this is there's so much. Okay. I'm just gonna go off one of the big things I like here so far. It's the armor system. And the way people view you. This is about the only thing that I can grab out of there that isn't going to take, that isn't going to make this an hour-long video. So, the armor system and the way you look and how it interacts with the people around you, that is something you haven't seen in an RPG like this in a very long time. And the good thing about it is you can't just sit there and wear whatever armor. You can't wear your shady ass armor all the fucking day, and everybody will just look at you like you're the same person. They won't recognize you as blah 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 of blah blah blah. I can't really think of a good title. Basically, what I'm trying to say is, you can't go running around in your thieves armor, and everybody will expect to look at you the same. They're gonna look at you like a fucking thief. That's a good thing. You want that, and it's not even about what you look like, really. It's the entire armor system as a whole. The amount of detail that also went into the layering system, which is a big thing that I love, because I love to have not only my clothes but also have the armor and everything else on at the same time, because I mean that's more realistic. You're not just gonna flop off a piece of armor and just flop on a new one. Like you have other stuff underneath of it. I mean, I never understood that, but the cool thing that I see about that is the amount of armor that there's going to be because of that. And I've seen it before. Somebody already said it before. I forget who it was. But as you level up, you also have an extreme amount of armors that level up with you. You get more and more different types of armors, more armor in general, more clothing also. So there's gonna be like a weird cut there. I just went back because I wanted to see this, because there's a total of 14 slots for armor and clothing. So, looking at this is very, it's a lot to take in. Your wealth, trader's wealth, your reputation for that, okay. Buy, sell basket. So this is like in the armor. If you have a total of 14 different slots for armor and clothing, that means you have to really like layer up so that you don't die, is basically what it's saying. Because you don't want to run in there with just a couple pieces of armor. You want to run in there like fully plated up, and you don't even have to use plate armor, so to speak. It depends on your playing style, I guess, on top of it, because you don't have to wear full plate armor, but I guess you can even get that at the start. And by looking at this, it's so confusing right now, but I feel like I'll figure it out eventually. And I want to continue talking about stuff, but I don't. It's not that I don't know, but it's more of there's so much to talk about that I don't know. I mean, this wasn't the right video I should have done for a review, because there's just too much to talk about. I don't want to make this an hour-long video of talking, me rambling about my predictions when most people probably already know what the hell's going on. So this is mostly just the reaction to all this. I gathered all the information, and I can only really do that much with it. I can only really gather all of this because there's so much to take in at once. I'd have to break the damn video down into parts and stuff. So I'm gonna have to do another video that's today. That's a little less information explosion in my face, because there's so much. It's not too much, but there's so much. And I barely know anything about this game on top of it. So, I mean, it'd be easier playing it knowing about this game. It'd be easier playing it and gathering all this information up and figuring it out as I play it. But it's hard to really talk about this information and not know really what's going on to begin with. So there'll probably be a second upload today. So I do like to look at this inventory system. It's a very unique inventory system, and I wonder how it's going to react with a keyboard and mouse versus a controller. I only have my Steam controller. I don't have a console controller because I don't have a console, but I think that's really all I can say. And I hate to say that. Ah, God, I wish I could say more, but there's so much. Oh, Lord. And kids, take care of your teeth, because I have a damn toothache and it's making it harder to think. So that's my, like, reaction review type of thing for it. It's more of a reaction this time, not much of a big review. There's so much, but at the same time, I can only focus on one thing, really, at a time, before I start to go off into different branches. So everything was so cool about this trailer. I love the idea of the amount of detail, like even with the horse. You have the horseshoes even make a difference. Like, I'm sorry, I will do another video today. I just don't know what to say. God, that kills me. Other than that, I hope you enjoyed my reaction and my really quite shite review. I did the best I could for this one, honestly. I can't really think through this. Like, it's so much. You have to understand that, like, just watching it for the first time, I'd have to watch it like 5 times over just to get every little thing and make sure I don't mess up on anything. That's why I really didn't want to go any farther, because I know I'm going to mess up on stuff. I'm going to have to go back and watch the video more and more, and that kind of stuff is reserved for, you know, actually playing the game. And it's much harder to do it when you're not playing the game. So I hope you guys enjoyed my reaction to it. That was probably the best part about it. My really shitty review. And I apologize about that again. And I really do thank everybody for the support for the channel. And I really appreciate all the people saying that they're subbing just to watch my Let's Play. That's awesome. It's fucking cool. And I will meet you there with it. Trust me. That's gonna be an interesting Let's Play. Seeing all the information and stuff about this game. It just looks like it gets more and more complicated, but that ain't gonna stop me. That's not gonna stop me whatsoever. I may be really bad. I may be really bad at the game when we first start, but I'll get the hang of it, trust me. And oh Jesus, I'm gonna die so many times, I know it. But besides that, thank you guys for watching. Jesus. There'll probably be a second upload today, because there's Mr. Fuse recommended another video to me that looks a little less intimidating on all the information. And I'm not the type of person to break down a trailer. Like, I'll leave that to other people. Like, I just get my review out of everything that I hear and I receive. And I got a little bit of an overload in my head, so I tried to do the best I could with that one. So thank you guys for watching. I think that's it. I'll see you next time.